Tennis courts are for tennis players' use only. Tennis court rules: tennis shoes only. Play limited to 1 set when others waiting, or 1 hour. No skateboards, roller skates, bicycles, hockey playing on courts. However, skateboards are allowed at the skate park here in the city of Ukiah. Nobody around because it is a hot, hot day. Around 100 degrees. Now, I have made lots of videos out in the park out there. That is Low Gap Park. There is a disc golf course over there. But normally I start this video, or my other videos, walking around in the park. Once I get back into the park and up on the trails there, because it's quieter, because normally right here is a busy scene with the parking lot right here, and that is the Ukiah High School. However, because it is so hot, people are staying out in the sun in the middle of the afternoon, so I'm going to get started walking into the park now. So this is Ukiah High, the only high school here in Ukiah. I am from this area. However, I did not go to high school at Ukiah High there because I was raised in the town of Willits, north of here, about a 30-minute drive. Now, if you didn't see my last video, then check the link down below if you want to see more of this area and see the high school that I went to up in Willits, as well as the middle school, the elementary school, the road that I was raised on, where I lived out in the woods with my parents and younger brother back in the late 70s and 80s. And then I show a great swimming spot, so a little bit of a tour of this area. I've been back in California and the United States for almost 2 weeks now, but obviously haven't been filming much. Been taking a break and was catching up on the other videos from my trip to Asia. And so those videos are all finished. I'm now all caught up and am trying to figure out my upcoming travel plans. I have some fun things in the works. I'll get to that in just a minute. I just wanted to mention my offer for my ebooks. It's been a while since I made this offer. It is always available, but basically I have books that are available on Amazon.com as both ebooks and printed paperback books. But I make an offer for people to purchase them directly from me, and the offer is a donation basis in which you can pay whatever you want, and I will send you 4 of my ebooks. They're $5 a piece for the ebooks online, so that is $20 for the 4 ebooks. All right, so here's a creek. As you can see, no water in it now, mid-August, and very, very hot. Also haze from the fires around. The disc golf course is up there. I've been planning to make a like how to play disc golf video at some point, because it's a fun game that I head up here and play when I'm here visiting my family. So my mom lives in the neighborhood over by the high school there, and so I just walked over here. And so anyways, if you want to get my books at a price that you can afford, which is whatever you want to pay, $3, $5, $10, $20, whatever you might want to donate to my travel fund, and I get a little help that way, paying for my travel costs, and it's also a good deal for you. And so you just make a donation on PayPal, and then I will email you the ebooks right back, and it is very simple and straightforward. The 4 books are Following My Thumb, A Decade of Unabashed Wanderlust, which chronicles my travels throughout the 1990s from Europe to the United States, Alaska, Hawaii, and India. Gabe's Guide to Budget Travel, which is like travel tips and stuff for getting ready for a trip, packing, booking flights, travel insurance, all that kind of stuff. A Budget Traveler's Dream, which is a collection of various short stories and essays about traveling. And then my book of fictional short stories, The Most Hilarious Thing That Ever Happened, and my personal favorite of my own writing, a bunch of just weird, quirky, funny, strange stories of mine. So anyways, look down below for the info. You will just use my email address to send a donation via PayPal. All right, so getting on to my upcoming travel plans, and then after that I will talk about the future of my channel here, some just kind of general thoughts about what I want to do going forwards, various plans and ways that I want to shift my channel and my videos. I was thinking that I might do some adventures back here in California or Oregon. I'm not sure if that's going to happen now, other than, you know, that little road trip that I did where I went to the river. Again, check the link down below if you want to watch that one. And maybe I'll get in another day of exploring around here or something, but it's looking less likely that I will do like a backpacking trip or something like I was hoping to, or a extended road trip, because I'm getting excited to head back to Europe, possibly like next week or within the next week or two. Still getting some things straightened out, but basically I want to go back to Greece. Now, I know that some people will be a little bit disappointed. I've been to Greece 5 times before. I have tons of videos of there. Why am I going back to somewhere that I've been so many times already? A couple of reasons. One is that the tourist season in Greece is through the summer, and by like early fall, then it is wrapping up. The restaurants and hotels are shutting down. There will be hardly anyone on the islands other than locals. If you saw my videos from Mykonos, the island of Mykonos in Greece, the last time I was in Greece a few months ago, back in the winter, then you will have seen that the village was just utterly deserted, and it was a, you know, nice experience. It was what I expected. I knew that it would be like that, but you can't swim. You just feel like you're the only person around. It's kind of desolate and lonely feeling, and so you don't get the real Greek experience. And so if I want to go back to Greece before next year, next summer, then now is the time to do it, to go for it. And the other reason is that I kind of need a vacation. And I know that that will sound kind of ridiculous coming from me. What am I talking about? I'm, you know, a full-time traveler, traveling all the time. But the traveling in foreign lands is intense, and especially when you factor in the video creating while traveling, it is really intense. It is super full on. As I mentioned, then I was finishing up my videos from Asia once I got back to California here, and that is the way that it is all the time, is that you are always behind. You always have more videos to edit. They are very time consuming to create. I am posting like, you know, 5 videos or so per week, and so that means that I'm creating a video like every 36 hours, filming, editing, research to whatever extent I, you know, manage to get any research in, uploading it to YouTube, and then also, of course, managing my channel, responding to comments, the whole process of uploading the video, of creating a thumbnail, and entering in the information, and dealing with the sporadic wireless internet connections, and then also just planning out my trip, figuring out where I'm going to be staying for the next night, where I'm going to fly to next, finding restaurants in a foreign land, not knowing the language, trying to learn something about this country, all that kind of stuff. And so every like 36 hours, I'm putting out these videos, some of which have been 20 to 30 minutes long, and so that is quite a lot of work to create those, even though they are fairly basic editing compared to a lot of other people. So anyways, it is a lot of work, and I never really get a break. And so the plan for going to Greece then is, I've posted so many videos of Greece already, and so I don't need to post every day, film every day. And so that would be part of the deal with going to Greece, is to not film as much, not post as many videos, and every few days, maybe even just once a week or whatever. It's just gonna depend on what I feel like. I give a taste of the Greek islands, certainly, because it's gonna be awesome. I'm planning to go to some islands that I haven't been to before and do some camping and just kind of chilling, and finally finish the book that I bought in India back in November or something. And I'm like 3 chapters into it because I just never find time for reading, and so have more time for doing other things other than videos. and just get some downtime and kind of think about what I want to do for the future for this coming winter especially, which might mean moving back to the US and taking a break more permanently for the winter. I'm going to be looking into house sitting opportunities and see if I can find a good house sitting situation, have free rent, and get into a house without having to commit to a year-long lease or whatever. And so that would be the ultimate solution, to be able to come back more permanently to the US and take a little break from the travels. Even if I do that, I have so many ideas for videos that I can create when I'm not making the travel vlogs. I have a long list of videos that I wanted to create for a while, like my YouTube tips video and various travel stories. A bunch of turkeys on the path up here. And so there's plenty that I can do even if I'm living somewhere, including, of course, making videos about that place, wherever it might be. And so it's very likely, if I do go to Greece, that I will go to some other places as well. Maybe I'll get up to like Macedonia, Kosovo, Serbia, parts of the Balkans that I didn't go to the last time that I was there, as well as perhaps go back to like Croatia or maybe Albania and see some more, or maybe other parts of Europe, or maybe go back to Morocco or Egypt or Turkey, or who knows. It will be open-ended and flexible as usual. I'm just looking at one-way flights, and there are cheap flights to Europe right now, so that is good. And so I could book something any minute. And so there might be some bigger breaks between videos in the month or two coming up, in which I'll be doing more relaxation and just doing a bit of traveling without filming everything. I've been doing this for a long time, the YouTube travel vlogging, and haven't given myself much of a break in a long time. So it's kind of needed, and it will be a nice little change of pace, but I will most certainly still be posting every once in a while. So as for the future of my channel, then basically I want to start creating better videos, but that is necessarily going to have to mean creating less videos, because as I was saying, I just can't create videos on par with Carl Watson or Arthur Moore or Eric Conover or the Vaga brothers, people that are certainly creating more high quality, better production value videos than mine. I can't do those, making 5 of those a week all by myself. All of those guys are making less videos than me. Vaga brothers, it's 2 of them. They have a team on some of their content. When I met up with them in India, it was a group of 5 people doing all the filming. Their videos from India are incredible. Check them out, Vaga brothers. But as you will see if you check out their channel, they have far less actual travel vlogs compared to mine, because you can't create that kind of quality content on a super regular basis. And so I would like to basically create more spectacular, incredible destination videos, going to more unique places, and maybe longer format, make more of them 30 to 60 minutes, about a big adventure of some sort, trekking, and make it just one big long video, or hitchhiking adventure, or whatever, and make them more epic, more memorable, more creative, more of a work of art, rather than pumping out these videos every day or two, which I know some people do enjoy the daily content, but it'll give me a break to not be posting so frequently, and it will also result in better quality content. And so we'll see. Just a idea I'm playing around with, and it will depend on the various circumstances where I am and what's going on and stuff. But that is generally what I would like to move towards, is posting less often, but hopefully they will be worth the wait, and really epic videos that are, going to be, really worth watching. All right, I'm wiped out Hopefully this video walking along and huffing and puffing wasn't too annoying, but gave you a little taste of the woods here. Classic forests of this area. And then up ahead I'll get a little view of the Ukiah Valley, of the town and the hills that will be obscured because of the haze from the smoke. So I'll just get up there and finish this video showing the view. So normally you should be able to see that ridge and more hills back there a lot more easily, but it's just all obscured with smoke. So anyway, the town of Ukiah, population 16,000. Out there is Highway 101 that goes all the way down to Southern California, Los Angeles, and north all the way up into Washington State. All right, that's all for now. I have no idea what the next video might be, but check the link down below to watch my last video exploring up north of here. And also, if you want to get those ebooks for any price that you might choose, then check the info down below to send a donation via PayPal. All right, take it easy. More coming.